Hello people, and today, welcome to another Roblox Studio tutorial, and today I'm going to show you how to make this grenade. Yes, you heard it right. I'm going to show you how to make a grenade, which you can hold click, and then go send a tick. Bam! That's how you make a grenade. And it also can kill people also. Yeah, I'll show you how to make this cool grenade. It also works on mobile also, and yeah, enjoy. So first off, what you're gonna do is we need a handle. Go ahead and go to the meshes and let's search up grenade. I think I'll use this one by Alex. Thank you. Now I'm gonna steal it. And whoa, that's so big. No worries, we can resize it like so. That. Bam. Now, closely, this is a grenade, and we're gonna rename this handle. And I'm gonna set the calculator off and make a tool. And then we're gonna name it grenade. And then put this right here. Now you made yourself a good old tool. Now first off, what you're gonna do is you're going to have to buy this model called the Grenade Animation Pack. This is the Grenade Animation Pack. This will have all my animations. If you're kind of a little bit don't know about animation, so I'm gonna show you how to do this. I did this on my 2 videos. You can just, I'll put them on the cards. And yeah, let's go ahead and open it up, and as you can see, you see animation saves, which means that I literally saved my animation, which means now it's stored right here. So how do you use animation saves? So you just go to plugins, go to animation editor, select this rig, and as you can see, it will load my animation. As you can see, if you go to load, you will see it loads my animation. And you can do some modifications, some modifications. What do you think is your best? What do you think is best for the animation? And once you've done that, go ahead and export it, and then you'll use your animation for sort. Once you've done that, let's go ahead and add some items to the tool. So first off, what you're going to need is you're going to insert a script, a local script, and a remote event. And we're going to rename some of the stuff. This one's going to be the server script. It's because it's the server, why not? And we're going to name the event Grenade Event. And then once we do that, let's go ahead and put the sound effects. Alright, so I just copy and paste some of my sound effects. There are the 4 sound effects. No worries, I'll put the sound IDs in the description below. And then let's go ahead and make the animation. So what we're going to do is we're going to insert an animation inside a script. And then maybe you just copy it 2 times. And then, yeah, now you got 3. And now we're going to rename some of the stuff. We're going to say hold, reload, and throw. And now I'm going to put these animations IDs in it. Now, as you can see, I have all 3 animation IDs right here. Unfortunately, don't really steal my animation ID because Roblox will not share your ID. You must use your own ID to make your animation, to use your animations. So that's why don't use my ID, just use your own ID because Roblox cannot share. Let's go to the local script. Now let's go ahead and make some variables. Now we're gonna say local UID equals game colon get service colon user input service. This one will be used for mobile later. And this one will be going to say local player equals game.players.local player. And then we're going to say equals player colon get mouse. Then we're going to say local db equals false. Then we're going to add some other value like local if hold. Like if hold and equals false. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make functions. Function hold. And we're going to say if not db then. So if the db is false, then we're going to say db equals true. And we say if not if hold, then we're going to set it to true. Then we're going to make a tick variable, not actually a variable, so we're going to say holding time is equal to tick. So this one was going to be super important, so we will tell that. Then we're going to say script.parents.grenade colon file server, and then we're going to say the mouse.hit.p. Then we're going to say the tech, minus holding time. Then we're going to say a string called hold. So this one is going to be super important. I will tell you that later. Then we're going to say spawn function. Then we're going to add like a spawn. You just spawn a while loop or full loop, like so. Then we're going to add a for loop. In the spawn, we're going to say for I equals 4 to 1, -1 do. Then we're going to say if hold, then, so it means if hold is true, then we're going to say this. We're going to say script.parent.handle.tech play. So if you want to know why I name it tech, is you need to name every single sound effect. Otherwise, it's unorganized as crap. And else, we're not going to play it, and then we'll weight it by 1. Now we're going to make another spawn function, which is if the player holds the grenade too long. So we're going to add a spawn function, then add a while loop. Then we're going to say if hold, then we're going to say if tick minus holding time is greater than 4, then time. So this function right there, it represents how long you have hold. Then we're going to add a print statement. So that means if you go above than 4 seconds, then you hold it very long. Then we're going to say if hold, then say if hold equals false. Then we're going to say this. I'm going to copy this one right here. Then I'm going to change this one to explode. Then I'm going to wait for 1 second. Then copy this, and this one's going to be the reload. Wait for 1 second, then db equals false. And that is the function hold. Now let's go ahead and add another function, which is going to be a release. Then we're going to say if hold, then, so if it's release, then we're going to say this. If hold, then we're going to say this, but this time we're going to add a throw event. This part right here is going to be the throw event. This is one important statement. And also, if you want to be a little testy, we're going to say print tick minus hold event. This right here will print out how long will you clicked. Then we're going to say if hold equal to false. Wait for 1 second. Then we're going to copy this script again, but this time we're going to do the reload. Wait for 1 second, then db equals false. Now you make 2 events. Let's go ahead and make the activation, shall we? Then we're going to go to this one's going to be the PC version. You're going to say script.parent.activate connect function. And then we're going to make the hold function right here. Then we'll say script.parent.deactivate connective function. Then we're going to say release. Activation, it's not like you just click it, that's it. It's also the hold. It's also hold. And then deactivate means release. So, down and up, hold and release. That's what activation, deactivation means. And we're going to make the mobile version of it, which means I'm going to say user input service dot input began connect to a function. And then we're going to add these parameters, input and the event or game process. Then we're going to say if script.parent find first child humanoid. Then we're going to say hold. Okay, I actually did one problem. It's supposed to say touch started, not input began. It's touch started. Then I'm going to copy the same thing, but this time is touch ended. And then we're going to put it back to release. Then the fun bar begins. we're going to go to the server script. And no worries, I'll just follow me and I'll tell you what you need to do. So we're going to say this. We're going to add some variables. We say local hold, semicolon, local throw, semicolon, local reload. Semicolon means, you know, enter. That's it. Oh yeah, don't worry about the red lines. How we will have to use these later. You say script.parent.grenade_event.onServerEvent connect to function. Then we're gonna say the player, which is the first parameter. We're gonna say the mouse direction, and we're gonna get the hold time and the grenade type. So we're going to write some variables again, and then what are we going to do is we're going to check if the grenade type is something. So we're going to say if grenade type is equal to hold, then we're going to say this. We're going to get the animation. But first we're going to make the sound effect first. We're going to say script.parent.handle.arm equals play. Then we're going to say if not hold, then hold is equal to humanoid load animation, which is going to be script.hold. It's because the script contains the animations for sure. Then we're going to add an end. Then we're going to say hold play. Then we're going to make an else if statement. Else if the grenade type is equal to throw. Then we say script.parent.throw. Handle.throw is play. And I'm going to replace it to stop, because we need to stop the animation, stop the whole animation. Otherwise, it will keep going. Then we're going to wait for about 15 seconds. Then we're going to say script.parent.handle.transparency equals 1. Then we're going to make grenade, which is going to use clone grenade. So local clone grenade. And we're going to say script.parent.handle::clone. Then we're going to set the C frame. Very important, by the way. So I'm going to say this. cframe.new is we're going to put it in the handle.position. Then we're going to set the direction to the mouse direction. Then we're going to say clone grenade dot velocity, and then we're going to equal to clone grenade dot cframe dot look vector, and it's times by 100. You can set any speed, whatever you want. Then what we're going to do is we're going to wait 4 minus the hold time. So if you hold like 3 seconds, then it will be 1. Then will be 4 minus 3 equals 1. If you hold it for 2 seconds, that's 1. If you hold it like 3.9 seconds, that will be 0.1. So that's what the grenade actually does. Then we're going to do is we're going to make explosions. Then we're going to make an explosion, which is local explosion equals instance.new crap.new explosion. Then we're going to parent it to the workspace. And then explosion.position equals clone grenade.position. Then we're going to set the blast radius to 25. And we're going to get the sound effect, local explosion sound effect equals script.parent.handle.explosion clone. Then we want to say explosion sound effect dot parent is equal to the clone grenade. Then we're going to say explode sound effect will play. Then we'll have to wait for 5 seconds. Then clone grenade will destroy. Holy crap, that's a lot of mouthful. Now we're going to do else if the player holds too long, it will explode. So else if grenade type is equal to explode. Then this is where the fun begins. So we're going to say hold, stop. Then we're going to copy the same thing again. But instead we're going to put the handle dot position. And we're going to set joint, say explosion dot destroy joint radius percentage equals 0, which means it will not kill the player. It will not affect, will make it non-lethal. And then we're going to set the humanoid take damage is equal to 60. It's because grenades are absolutely already dangerous, because we're going to set take damage to 60. It's just optional. Humanoid.walk speed is equal to 0. It's because when you get exploded, you know there's a concussion. Like you just get I don't know how to throw a grenade and I just can't die or something. So yeah, I just set the walk speed to 0. And we're gonna say else if grenade type is equal to reload, then, and we're going to say the same thing again. Then we're going to say this. We're going to say reload, then copy and paste that, then reload, then reload will play. Then we're going to say wait 0.8 seconds, then script.parent.handle.transparency equals 0. Then we're going to say humanoid.walk speed is equal to 16. And that's it. That's the whole OnServerEvent script. And there you have it, guys. You have made your own grenade. And so as you may see, I have this grenade right here. So this is the grenade. So, and alright, so I have this one. So let's go ahead and, as you can see, I have the tick. If I throw it, as you can see, it prints out the seconds, and then we'll subtract it by 4, so that makes it 0.5. So throw right here, and let's kill this boy. Are you serious? Die. Bruh. Oh, you know what? I have no ideas. There you go. Now it's all killable. So let's see if you try hold. So as you may see, you hold the grenade too long, which means it will take damage. If you try doing it the second time, yeah, don't hold the grenade too long. Hello, feature Anobot here, and today I'm going to show you that I have made a SoundCloud account, and I have made this new album called Future Journey. It has 4 songs that is super banger, so I hope you like it. I'll put the SoundCloud link in the description below, and watch it if you like it, and hopefully you have a good listen. So, see ya.